Hi, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Menina Putri Wismurti. I'm the Festival Co-Director of Europe On Screen 2023. And today we are going to talk about Europe On Screen that's going to be held from the 16th until the 25th of June 2023 in Jakarta and 6 other cities. Jadi hari ini selamat siang, selamat selamat siang buat teman-teman. Karena kebetulan saya juga tidak lagi di Jakarta, dan selamat sore buat teman-teman di Jakarta dan juga di Bali. Selamat bergabung di Road to Europe On Screen 2023 bersama saya Menina Putri Wismurti, Festival Co-Director dari Europe On Screen 2023. Hari ini kita akan ngobrol bareng dengan Direktur Alliance Francaise Bali dan juga manajer dari Mesh Denpasar, dengan Dennis dari Alliance Francaise Bali dan juga dengan Holly dari Mesh Denpasar. Kita akan ngobrol bareng mereka dalam bahasa Inggris. Cuma nanti kalau teman-teman ingin bertanya dalam bahasa Indonesia silakan. Dan kita akan ngobrol soal apa sih kegiatan mereka selama ini di Bali dan juga mereka sebagai salah satu kota di luar kota Jakarta yang akan mendukung pelaksanaan Europe On Screen 2023 pada tanggal 16 sampai 25 Juni nanti. Jadi kalau kalian ada pertanyaan, ingin bertanya soal gimana sih acara Europe On Screen nanti di Alliance Francaise Bali atau di Mas Denpasar, nanti bisa langsung ditanyakan di sini. Juga mohon diberitahu bila nanti mungkin ada suara yang nggak jelas atau mungkin videonya ngadat-ngadat, kasih tahu aja. So yes, today we are going to talk with them. And now I'm going to invite both of them to join. Jangan lupa kita juga akan ada Road to Europe On Screen 2023 offline screenings. Nah, offline screenings ini hanya ada di Jakarta. Jadi buat teman-teman yang di Jakarta bisa datang nanti di Road to Europe On Screen 2023 dari tanggal 9 Juni sampai 11 Juni, di mana aja jadwalnya, di mana aja. Kalau kalian penggemar Europe On Screen biasanya sudah tahu ada di mana aja. Ada di Institut Francia Indonesia yang di Tamrin, ada di Erasmus Swiss, ada di Goethe Institute, ada juga di Istituto Italiano di Cultura. Jadi nanti bisa dicek kapan filmnya apa, jam berapa, caranya gimana untuk nonton yang Road to Europe On Screen 2023 offline screening. Nanti bisa dicek di sosial media kami. Lalu untuk sekarang kita juga akan ngobrolin soal pelaksanaan festivalnya sendiri. Jadi kalau kalian punya pertanyaan silakan. Ini udah ada langsung bertanya, Surabaya dong Kak. Yes, Rehal, kita akan pergi ke Surabaya juga. Jadi tadi seperti yang saya bilang di awal, selain Jakarta ada 6 kota lainnya, yaitu Bandung, Jogja, Medan, Bali, Denpasar, Surabaya juga, dan di Bekasi. Jadi buat teman-teman nanti dipantengin aja, karena kita memang di seri Road to Europe On Screen Instagram Live kali ini kita akan ngobrol bareng dengan venue-venue di kota-kota yang saya sebutkan tadi. Semoga nanti kalian bisa bergabung ya di acara ini. Oke, aku lihat sudah ada AF Bali yang ikutan, jadi aku akan approve request-nya sambil aku oke. Let's see. Bonjour. Halo Dennis.
Bonjour. Halo. Selamat siang Mbak Putri. Can you hear me? The connection is a bit shaky.
Yes, I can hear you well. Can you hear me?
Okay, great.
Halo.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Bali, apa kabar?
Aku baik. How are you, Dennis? How are you, Kak Putri?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you both. So, yes, thank you for joining me at the Road to Europe on Screen 2023 Instagram live session. So, you guys looks very dapper today. Nice batik, Dennis.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yes, maybe as a starter, both of you could introduce yourself as well as your institution. Maybe we can start with you, Dennis.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you again for having us on this live stream. Hello, everybody in the audience. So my name is Dennis Planchard. I'm the director of Alliance Française Bali. So we are a cultural institute located in Renan, in Denpasar, French Cultural Institute. And our main mission here is to organize cultural events such as concerts, festivals, exhibitions, workshops, all sorts of events that you can imagine. And we like to do that with partners. Usually we try to put together French partners and local partners like Maputri and Europe on Screen that you all know. And apart from that, we are also a language school. So we hold a lot of French classes and also Indonesian language classes for expats and foreign people living here. So very soon we'll be welcoming Europe on Screen in our office in Renan. So I have more details to share about that, but maybe first Holly would like to say more.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. And now, yeah, Holly, please, you can introduce in Bahasa or in English. It's up to you.
Okay, hello all. My name is Stanis Hollyfield. You guys can call me Holly. I'm a program manager at MES Denpasar. So MES Denpasar, MES is stand for Micro, Art, Shop, and House. We are a creative space, but we have the art house cinema in here and our artist resident. And MES sendiri, until now, we collaborate in many local community or with Europe 100, and we collaborated too with Alliance of France in Festival Cinema Francis. Thank you.
So yes, so let's start also with the beginning of the institution itself, the venue in your premises. So maybe Holly, when is MES Denpasar has been running? I think like since a long time ago, because I'm not from Chica, from Edo, I mean Kino. So yeah, maybe you could share a bit the story about MES Denpasar.
Yeah, so MES Denpasar is start in 2019. When we start in the middle of 2019, and pandemic is hit us, but after MES Denpasar is have four floors. So the first one is this is the where I become the pop-up store, and we have the art house cinema. The second floor is mini kino office, and the third and the fourth floor is the artist resident. So MES Denpasar have a special place like artist cinema, artist resident, and you guys can stay in here if you want. And that's it, I guess, about MES Denpasar. We have 11 beds.
So they can stay there for free?
Sorry, I can hear you.
Stay for free?
If you want to know the price, you can contact me in the M or yes, in the M. Just contact me. We will give you a special price.
Okay, cool. And how about the AF Bali, Dennis?
Well, the foundation was in 1989, so we've been existing in Bali for more than 30 years now. Our anniversary was actually last week, so we celebrated it. We've been in different places, but we're in Renan for more than 10 years now. And Alliance Française is part of a network that exists in every country in the world. We are under the gestion and support of the French Ministry of Foreign Office. And so we have more than 800 other centers in different countries with which we collaborate. So it's nice because we're trying to create bridges between Balinese culture, French culture, and also other cultures from many countries. So yeah, quite a long history already. even though we're always very happy to try new things.
Okay, but what is the difference then between the Alliance Française and Institut Français?
And Institut Français, the differences are mostly administrative, but in terms of what we do and who we are, there isn't much of a difference in Indonesia. So yeah, same basically. Just the name, just the brand that changed.
Right. So just a different name, but basically the same institution.
Yeah. Same mission,
Yes.
same location, same idea of what we want to do, and yeah, we work very closely with them.
Good. So then for both of you right now, maybe starting from IF Bali, what are the events that you are holding at the moment? Because I understand you said that besides IF Bali is also a place for learning French, like a course French, a language course. But then also there's a lot of event, and people can also probably go to your bibliothèque or something like that. So
yeah, of course. So in terms of cultural event, in June we'll have quite a busy program because of course we have Europe on screen. And right after, on June 24th, we'll be holding a music feast. In France, every year there is a big music sort of festival, but that lasts only one day, where you can listen to music bands on the streets, in every squares, everywhere in the country. And here we would like to reproduce that. So we'll be having probably, not sure which yet, but a local band playing in Alliance Française, followed by a karaoke session where we will welcome people to come and sing along. So this will be for June, and then in July we'll be taking part in the Ubud Village Jazz Festival. We have a French band coming, jazz band, which will be playing at Ubud Village. And we also have a pianist coming earlier in June. He will do a tour all around in Bali to host workshops for kids in order to introduce Western classical music to kids who have hardly access to that type of music with live music. So yeah, lots of things. And as far as the classes are concerned, of course, we have classes all year round, classes for adults, for kids, for teenagers, traditional classes based on games. We have board games classes, conversation clubs, so lots of things. You should feel free to follow our Instagram because we have a lot of details and information.
So besides those upcoming events, so the main events that you are usually having every year will probably Fête de la Musique and then and the French Film Festival, right? The Festival Cinéma Prancis.
For things that come up every year, yeah, we have Fête de la Musique. We have the French Film Festival, which is usually in October, November, sometimes early December. We have a French Gastronomy Week, which will be in October this year.
Right.
And then every year we welcome also an artist residency. So the artist will be different every time, but every year we welcome an artist for about 1 month. He works in collaboration with different galleries. And yeah, so this also happens every year.
Yeah. And do you also do the Francophonie Week?
Oh, right. Yeah. Thank you. That's true. Yeah. A week centered on French language, and especially the countries in which most people speak French, but that is not France. So we try to organize movie projection. This year we had movie projection. We have Africa. Also, we have food degustation with specialties from all around the world in countries where French is being spoken. So yeah, lots of things happening.
Okay. So that's the main events all week round. So basically, already cover a lot of months in 1 year. Yes. And what about Mas Denpasar, Holly? I understand that there is a mini kino film week and then also other stuff like the monthly screening that you have. Maybe you can explain more.
Okay, so Mes Denpasar until now we have three annual. One is annual, is Mini Kino Film Week.
Yeah.
This year in September 15 to 23, and we have the Mini Kino monthly screening and discussion. Is the monthly screening, but with discussion with the programmer and the filmmaker. It's every month, and the other one is Bioskopan. So we screening the feature film. Bioskopan is every weekend, so all of you guys can follow Bioskopan. But even that, Mes Denpasar is opening to any community or any collaborate. So all of you guys, if you want to, can I play my film in here in Art House Cinema? It's really can. So you guys can contact me or just DM Mes Denpasar.
Okay, so besides the main event, you are also open to other program from the local community or local filmmakers, right?
Yeah.
And also, how about with the university? Do you also work with university, Holly?
About the university, last time we collab with the what is UKM, mahasiswa kampus. Yeah. So with the college, so they just asked, can we play something in Art House Cinema? I said, oh, sure, we have the special place, of course, for my friend in college. Yeah, because we know it's hard to find the place to start screening in Bali.
Yeah, I can imagine. And who is your audience target, Holly? So for the film, like, is it for all age, or maybe some films only for 21 above, or something like that? Who is your mostly audience target?
Mostly is for the college, like in 18 to 30 something, but sometimes it's above 62, because some film it's for our parents, or there's 60 plus film, so everyone can come and can watch. And Mes Denpasar is a safe space for everyone to be themselves.
I like that. I like the safe space there. So everyone can enjoy the film, including a 60 years old.
Yep.
Yes, and how much is the capacity for the Mes Denpasar?
For Mes Denpasar in Art House Cinema, the capacity is 34. So all of you guys, if you want to watch Europe on Screen, you can contact us or contact the Europe on Screen before the date, so you're gonna miss your seat.
Okay. So yes, and what about you, Dennis, in AF Bali? So who is your audience target mostly, and the capacity seat if you want to do a screening there?
Sorry, Catalina. Our main target audience, you asked?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so usually for cultural event, that would be the same age range as for MASH, namely mostly between 18 and 35. But we're also, of course, welcoming anybody. And we had to talk about, if you remember, like the challenges that we are facing, and that's also one of our main goals is to widen the range of audience that we have, because we think cultural events can also be a good way to bring together different generations. And so, yeah, main audience would be late teenagers and youngsters, but we would like to have more adults above 40 and also more kids joining together.
Yeah. And then how many is the capacity seats?
Outside for the cinema screening. Well, the capacity is a bit flexible because we have a setting for outdoor cinema with tatami and a lot of cushions and sitting on the ground, but very comfortable. So we can always adapt, but the capacity is between 35 and 40 people.
Right. Yeah, you guys have a nice outdoor garden, and then if it's not raining, then it's very nice to watch everything. Just don't forget to bring maybe some spray for the mosquito or the bugs.
We have that too.
So yeah.
We can provide.
Cool. That's nice of you. I understand that both of you are very active and doing promotion via Instagram, Twitter, and other social media accounts. And but besides that, are there any offline promotional strategy that you do to promote your events? Like, do you go to schools, or I don't know, spreading out flyers or something like that, or working with local press or media, something like that? So, oh yeah, which one? Yes. Okay, Holly, maybe you can start.
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah, Holly, come on. Yeah, you can
okay.
start.
So for Mes Denpasar, our promotionals is actually we have the wonderful host. That's Grace and Richie. That is a student in Udayana University. So our other promotional strategy is with our friend. So I have a friend, Richie have a friend, Grace have a friend. So we trust the mouth-to-mouth promotion.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's
That's
the best way to do it. Yeah. What about you, Dennis?
Well, in terms, if we're talking only about offline promotion, I guess, yeah, we do visits to schools and university. We try to go in front of classes to talk about us, talk about the events that we organize. Usually, of course, we target the university departments corresponding to the type of events that we do. We also, not every time, but sometimes print good old posters and go around places to just like advertise, because, you know, Instagram is great, but posters also work. So yeah, apart from that, we've been in the past, we've been collaborating with radios. We don't do it anymore, but we're talking about maybe starting that again. Yeah, media, radios. If you have good contacts, you know. Yeah, but mostly visiting partners. We also work with a number of restaurants here in Denpasar, and we often spread promotion to their clientele through just going there and talking with people. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for the bell noise. I stayed nearby the bell in the village in France. So yeah, every hours there always is a bell. So sorry about it. So yes, so far, what are the challenges that both of the venues face, especially since starting last year, all the events are coming back to offline again? And what are the challenges that you guys have faced so far? Maybe, I don't know, for us in Europe on Screen, probably is to convince people to come out again to watch the film outside their laptops. So what about you? What is your biggest challenge? Maybe Dennis?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the challenge that you mentioned is, of course, something that we've been facing, like getting people outside of their home, of their place to enjoy live events and outdoor events have been a bit difficult at the beginning, but now I think we can say that we managed to do it. Most people are willing to have in-person, offline actual events. Another challenge I would say would be to make sure to satisfy everyone at the same time. Because when you're a cultural institution, you have a very diverse public. You have youngsters, as we say. We also have a few older persons. We have a lot of French people, a lot of Indonesian people, also expats from different countries, and they all have a different expectations of what they want to see in a cultural event. And so we're trying all around the year to have different things that can satisfy everybody. So yeah, that's a challenge, perpetual challenge, but we like it.
Yeah, okay. So it's good to know that EOS is not alone in doing facing the similar challenge like you. What about you, Holly? What is the biggest challenge to bring everybody's come to your event?
So the challenge is Mes Denpasar maybe because sometimes who come to Mes Denpasar is only see it just for the film. Sometimes I feel like Mes Denpasar is not only for films. So like now my wonderful house like Richie and Grace, they come up with one new idea. It's a poetic poem night. So everyone can read poem or everything. So the challenge is now is how people know Mes Denpasar is not only for this film, but it's really love to someone know about film and they know Mes Denpasar have another like poem or another workshop they will come. So I guess the really hard is how to make people know Mes Denpasar if have another one beside the film.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you said earlier also it's also a shop and also a kind of library. Yeah.
We have a library, a house, an artist resident, even you guys can do some workshop in here. We have a place, so if you want, just contact us.
Okay. And let's say if people want to come there also just to work like a co-working spot, is that possible?
It's become a co-working spot because we have a really nice Wi-Fi. I guarantee that.
Oh yes, and also in front of Mas Denpasar there is a very nice ayam penyet. So
Warung Bu Askia, even
exactly.
she now have an Instagram. Warung Bu Askia.
Really?
Yeah.
What Ibu has Instagram? My goodness. That's good. That's part of the benefits of coming to Mas Denpasar too. You can have a good food.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then, what about the upcoming EOS? Maybe you can share the date in each of your venues, and then also probably the different procedures, because I understand that all of the venue have their own procedures. Maybe you have to booking in advance. Maybe you can directly come. So yes, please tell it to the audience here. Maybe Dennis, you can start.
Yeah, of course. So we'll be starting on the 16th of June with an opening event. We'll have a cocktail and a buffet. Of course, team of Mas Denpasar will join, and I hope that you will all join very numerous, because it's always nice, you know, an opening session with a cocktail and then a nice movie outdoor. So we're hoping to see you, all of you. And after that, we'll be screening every night from the 19th of June to the 22nd included. And the screenings will start at 7 p.m. So 19th to 22nd, every night at 7 p.m. Of course, with a different movie every night. And so you will find all these details on our social media, both Instagram, Facebook, and also for inscription, registration, everything will be detailed on our social media. So stay tuned, follow us, look for the news, and we hope to see you, if possible, every night, of course.
Okay, so the address is in Renon Denpasar. Is there a public transportation to go there, or what is the best access to reach your venue?
Well, so we're in central Renon, near the governor's office, not very far. There isn't a lot of public transportation here, but it's actually easy to find because it's really in central Renon, and it's very easy to park in front of the office, either for cars or scooters. So yeah, easy to reach for anyone living in Denpasar. And if you want to look for us, Alliance Française Bali on Google Maps or anywhere will be, well spotted.
Okay, great. So you will start to do the opening on the 17th with the cocktail.
On the 16th, yeah.
On the 16th, yeah. I think it's only 18 that you don't have the screening, right? Only 16 and.
Sorry.
Maybe you can repeat again your festival dates. So 16 will be open with the cocktail.
Oh, it's a bad side now, yes.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. While we're waiting for Dennis, maybe we can start with the festival date in Mes Denpasar. Yeah.
So, Europe on Screen this year in Mes Denpasar will be held on 20 to 25 June. So
Yeah.
in weekdays, we start at 7:30 p.m. and in weekend, we have 3 screening schedules start at 1 p.m. So if you guys can join in weekdays, you can come in weekend because we have three screening and everything with a different film. And if you want to come to Mes Denpasar, maybe you can go with motorbike, you can go with the car, you can park in your car in Irama Indah, you can go with bus, or you can walk from AF Bali, but it's maybe take 1 hour. But if you want, why not? You can come. Yeah.
Okay. And how do people get the tickets, Holly?
If you want to get the ticket, you can just stay in Europe on Screen Instagram, or you can contact us in Mes Denpasar. We will tell you how, or if you want to know more about the ticket, you can just come to Mes Denpasar now in Pulau Madura Street, or you can just come hang out and maybe you want to see me.
That's nice of you. So yeah, so basically during the Europe on Screen, they can come directly to your venue, right? To Jalan Pulau Madura number
3.
Yeah, Jalan Pulau Madura number 3. So they can come directly and maybe get the tickets before 1 hour before the screening or something like that, right, Holly?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then, yes, back to you, Dennis, because before you were cutting out. So maybe you can repeat again the schedule, the dates, and also the timing.
Yeah, of course, sorry. So we'll have the opening cocktail and the very first screening on the 16th of June. And then we will have a screening every night from the 19th to the 22nd included at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. every night.
Right. So from the 16th will be the opening with the cocktail. That would be at 7 p.m.
No, this will be earlier, probably at 5 p.m. for the cocktail, and then the screening starting at 7.
Okay. And this is open for everyone? Can everyone can come?
Yes, of course. We hope everyone.
Oh, great. That's good. So yeah. So for Bali, there's in AF Bali there will be on the 16th, but then the 17th and the 18th there will be no event. But then back and the 19th until the 22nd, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Okay.
16th.
And the 19th until sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Okay. So from the 19th until the 22nd, when is the screening hour?
At 7 p.m.
Okay, at 7 p.m. And audience could just come directly to AF Bali to get the tickets?
Yeah, maybe it's better if they register online. We'll have a registration link on Instagram, so they can follow our Instagram or our Facebook, find the link and register. But of course, if you didn't get time to register, feel free to just come to AF Bali because we might find you a little spot to watch the movie after all. So feel free to come and to try.
Great. And just wondering, because in Mes Denpasar we have a warung Bu Askia and to eat something. Then how about in AF Bali? Do if the audience come, can they eat something nearby, or maybe there is a warung also?
So we will provide snacks. On the 16th, we'll have a cocktail and buffet, of course. So this is independent. But from let's say the normal nights between the 19th and the 22nd, we will be providing snacks and basic drinks like iced tea, water,
Oh, that's nice.
And in case people want more, there is also a warung right next to AF Bali. So very easy to go buy something.
That's cool. That's good. And it is okay to to have a snacks while watching the film in both of your venues, or is
Yeah,
how is it?
of course.
Of course, but I guess
Well,
not ayam geprek or Indomie.
Okay, so just a little snacks inside the screening venue.
So
Okay, and also yeah.
because all of you eat Indomie while the screen when the film, so everyone like smell. What is Indomie? Oh my god, I want it, and there is no focus on film anymore. So yeah, just little snacks, okay lah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Good to know. So yeah, no eating Indomie or ayam goreng or maybe durian inside the screening venue, yeah?
What? Really not.
Okay. And so yeah, so what do you guys expect? And I mean, I don't know. Maybe Dennis, this is going to be your first EOS, but maybe Holly, or what do you expect in the EOS 2023, and what do you want to see basically?
I always curious with the audience. I really love the audience, how they watch the film and how they say like, "Whoa, this is a good film" or what. I just curious with the audience who will become to Mes Denpasar, because every year it will be a different person, a different background. They can't just to watch some film. So really, I don't know. I like audience because I'm single maybe.
Okay, everybody.
No.
So Holly is single, so you can contact him in Denpasar, or maybe you can also stalking him in his personality. Okay, that is. So yeah, maybe you are also single, Dennis, like Holly and. But I mean, this is what I like, what I like of having the festival offline, because it's true, you can meet new friends, and who knows, it can be your boyfriend or girlfriend later on. So it's good, no?
Why not?
Exactly.
So this is what we expect from Europe on screen, right?
Yeah, why not? You expect that from Europe on screen. It's also fine with me. So yeah, so what do you expect to see then is in the Europe on screen?
Well, first I can't wait to officially see the movie list and to see the movies. But no, most of all, what I want to see is also the reaction of the audience, because our mission here is to make European culture, French culture, but also widely European culture more spread in Bali, and so we always like to see how people react, what they think about the movie. So I guess it's the same as what Holly just said. What we want to see is the eyes of people and their reaction, if they like, if they don't like, why. And what would be the difference with an European audience? Yeah, that's what we expect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we have the audience are the most important factor in having film festivals or film screening, because their response or their feedbacks are the rewards of having the event itself. So yeah, well, I'm also curious to see the response from the audience, and that's why I like the offline screenings better than the online, because you get to see people directly when they watch the films. And like Holly, I hope that you find your friend soon in the festival.
Please.
So yes, and now I think there are also some questions that we received in our direct message. I'm just going to read it, the one that shared by our team. So the question would be, wait. Well, I think I've already answered this one. Cara menonton di Bali, apakah perlu registrasi atau langsung datang? How to watch the EOS 23 in Bali? Do they have to register first, or can they just come directly? I think you both has already answered that. Some of you, like for example, AF Bali, you will open a link to register, but it will not close the door for people who come directly to the venue, right?
Yes, exactly. So we'll open registration, And then if we already know that we're full, we will advertise on Instagram that it's full. Otherwise, feel free to try, because we will always try to find a spot for you. So yeah.
And also for Mes Denpasar, they can directly come to the Mes Denpasar, right, to get the tickets.
Yes, you guys just come. We have roti panggang, we have kombucha, and we have warung Bu Askia.
Yes, I really recommended warung Bu Askia and the kombucha too. So yes, and there's also another questions coming from the audience is, are all the films in Jakarta can be screened in Bali? Well, probably that I will answer that part. Since the limited of dates in Bali, as well as the limited equipment, some of the film, especially the one with the format of DCP, cannot be screened in Bali because it requires a special player. So even in Jakarta, only one venue that have a DCP player, which is in Institut Français Indonesia in Tamrin. So it's very limited. So not all of the films screened in Jakarta can be screened in Bali. I hope that's answered the questions. And there is also some question I see first here. Is there anything going to be in Surabaya? Yes, actually we will also have an Instagram live with IFI Surabaya and Wisma Jerman in Surabaya. I think it will be next Thursday. So for people in Surabaya, you can also our audience in Surabaya, you can also have a talk later on. And yes, so I think we have already covered everything. And also, maybe you could also remind again, we discussed earlier about when the community, the local filmmakers or universities wanted to collaborate with you. There was a question also, do they, for AF Bali, do they have to be a French, do they have to be with a French relation? Like, do they need to have a French context to collaborate with AF Bali?
Yeah, sorry, but the sound is really bad. I couldn't get the question.
Okay, so if the local community or local filmmaker or artist wants to collaborate with AF Bali, do they have to need a French content or context?
So, if filmmakers or people from the film industry want to collaborate with us, do they have to be French or from the French world? No, we collaborate with every talent, every cultural person. We're here to promote the French culture, but we're also very happy to collaborate with local or international artists and filmmakers, film producers, anyone. Because then if we meet local artists, we can always create bridges between them and French artists. So we welcome everybody, at least to talk first, and then we see what we can do. But nobody should feel like he cannot come and ask for collaboration.
Great. So where can they contact you?
When? Well, on the website you get all the emails, all the contact information, or DM on Instagram or on Facebook, or just come to the office. Yeah, anyway is good.
Okay, sounds good to me. So yes, do you want to promote for the last time? Maybe you can promote your venue and follow which Instagram or website. Maybe we can start with you, Holly.
Okay, guys. So if you want to know about Mes Denpasar or what happened in Mes Denpasar, you can follow Mes Denpasar, or you can DM us on Instagram. You ask something, or you just can to contact us in WhatsApp. You can see the contact in our profile in Mes Denpasar, or you can just say in DM, I want to talk with Holly. It's okay. We can do that.
And what is your Instagram account, Holly? Maybe audience wants to contact you directly.
I think not today lah. Just DM for Mes Denpasar.
Okay. Okay, Holly. And what about you, Dennis? Where to find about that?
It's hard to be competitive after that, you know. Well, please I guess the sound is cutting. Yeah, we do a lot of things. We have big events, but we also have a lot of smaller events. Sometimes last minute, there is something happening almost every week. Cinema projection, games night, a lot of things. And most of the time we provide free food and free drinks, which is always a good argument. So follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Anyway, it's good, so you keep up to date. And yeah, I hope we see you soon.
Great, thank you so much. Thank you so much for both of you. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Holly, for joining us in the Road to EOS 2023. And yes, I hope to see you both soon later in June during the festival.
Thank you, Putri. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Thank you
Enjoy
so
your
much.
stay, friends.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. So yes, that's our short talk with Dennis and also with Holly from Denpasar, and Dennis, the director of the Alliance Francaise Bali. So yes, bila teman-teman mau nonton nanti Europe on Screen 2023 di Bali, terutama teman-teman kita yang di Bali penggemar Europe on Screen, bisa datang langsung ke AF Bali di dekat lapangan Renon dan juga di Mes Denpasar di Jalan Pulau Madura nomor 3. Jadi bisa langsung datang ke situ untuk nonton filmnya, atau kalian lebih aman sih kalau menurut aku follow dulu Instagramnya mereka, sosial media mereka untuk tahu jadwalnya apa saja, cara dapetin tiketnya gimana, dan yang pasti semua pelaksanaan Europe on Screen 2023 itu adalah gratis. Kalian bisa dapat tiketnya secara gratis selama kalian mau ngantri. So yes, for all of you, please save the dates before. At AF Bali is actually starting on the 16th of June. Kalian diundang, you guys are invited to come for the opening cocktail at 5 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, and then they will have again from the 19th until the 22nd of June, starting I think like around 6 p.m. You should check their Instagram also, and then also for Mas Denpasar, it will start from the 20 until the 25th of June, and yeah, as I earlier said, they have nice food over there too, so that will be good for you to watch the film there. Again, all the film in Europe on Screen 2023, be it in Jakarta, in other cities, can be accessed for free of charge. Most of the venues, they have limited space of parking, so I suggest you to either use the public transportation or the online transportation, so it will save you some time not to find a spot to park your car or your motorbike and others. Bila ada pertanyaan lainnya, oh tadi ada yang bertanya kapan sih? Tadi di sini ada yang bertanya kapan line up-nya di jadwal film dan film-film diberitahukan. Oke, kita akan memberitahukan line up, kita akan membuka line up dan film-film itu jadwalnya pada tanggal 8 Juni 2023, jadi stay tune pada tanggal tersebut. Dan juga seperti yang saya ingatkan tadi, kita akan ada Road to Europe on Screen 2023, pemutaran secara offline di Jakarta saja, yaitu pada tanggal 9 sampai tanggal 11 Juni, nanti silakan dicek tempatnya di mana saja, jadwalnya apa saja. Nah, di Road to Europe on Screen ini belum bukan berarti festival sudah mulai ya, karena kita baru buka festival nanti di tanggal 16. Di Road to Europe on Screen ini kita akan memutar film-film yang sudah ditayangkan di festival sebelumnya. Jadi kalian bisa nonton dulu, kalau mungkin ada yang ketinggalan festivalnya, nonton film di festival-festival sebelumnya, kalian bisa nonton dulu di Road to Europe on Screen 2023 ini. Untuk jadwalnya kapan, stay tune di Instagram live kita, dan juga di semua sosial media kita nanti akan diumumkan. Lalu untuk Road to Europe on Screen 2023 Instagram live sendiri, sesi Instagram Live sendiri akan berlangsung sampai festival kita mulai, dan minggu depan kita juga akan ngobrol dengan venue-venue di luar kota seperti dengan Alliance Francaise Medan, IFI Jogja, lalu juga IFI di Surabaya dan juga di Wisma Jerman Surabaya, dan semua rekanan festival yang bergabung di dalam Europe on Screen 2023. Untuk volunteer, apakah sudah ada pengumuman, Kak? Sudah ada, kalian bisa yang terpilih sudah harus sudah mendapatkan emailnya, atau yang di shortlisted untuk di interview juga harus sudah mendapatkan emailnya. Bila belum mendapatkan email, mungkin memang belum terpilih, tapi nanti sabar saja, pasti akan ada pengumumannya juga. Paling enggak sekarang kami sudah mulai menseleksi volunteer, jadi kalau belum mendapatkan email ya berarti mungkin belum terpilih, mungkin bisa coba lagi nanti tahun depan. Apakah ada pertanyaan lagi? Oke, kayaknya semua pertanyaan sudah saya jawab. Bila ada pertanyaan lagi nanti bisa sekalian bisa di DM ke kami, baik di Instagram, di Twitter, di Facebook, atau di sosial media kami lain. Kami juga punya TikTok, nanti kalian juga bisa follow kami di sana. Saya Mena Putri Wismurti, Festival Co-Director Europe on Screen 2023, undur diri dulu, sampai ketemu lagi minggu depan di Road to Europe on Screen 2023 Instagram Live Session. Ciao!